आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone. So the question for today is, if either of the two P, Q and R are equal and P plus Q plus R is 180, then we need to find the determinant of the given values 1 plus sin P into 1 plus sin P, 1 plus sin Q into 1 plus sin Q, and the third row 1 plus sin R into 1 plus sin R. So now we apply the column 2, that is subtract column 2 from column 1, that is C2 is subtracted C2 minus C1. So the resultant determinant is written as 1 sin P, and the third column is as it is, thus opening the bracket, that is sin P plus sin square P, that is second row 1 sin R sin Q plus sin square Q. The third row is written as 1 sin R and sin R plus sin square R. Now from this determinant we apply column 3 should be subtracted from column 3 minus column 2. So we write C3 is C3 minus C2. So the resultant determinant that we arrive is, we get is 1 sin P sin square P. Similarly, from second row we get 1 sin R sin Q or sin square Q, 1 sin R and sin square R. Now we apply some of the operations to the rows to make our calculations easier. So we apply R2 to get R2 minus R1 and R3 to get R3 minus R1. So the resultant determinant that we obtain from the following operations is 1 sin P and sin square P, and the second, in the third row the first term would be 0. In the second column we get sin P sin Q minus sin P sin R minus sin P. In the third column we get sin square P sin square Q minus sin square P and sin square R minus sin square P. So now we need to calculate the value of the determinant in order to obtain our answer. So the value of determinant equal to sin Q minus sin P into sin square R minus sin square P minus the second term we get sin R minus sin P into sin square Q minus sin square P. So on opening those brackets we obtain a specific solution, that is sin Q minus sin P into sin P minus sin R into sin R minus sin Q. So now in the given question that any of the two angles are same. So if we assume that any of the two angles, that is Q or P, are same, or P or R are same, or if R or Q is same. That is, on assumption, if those are the same, then either of the first term is equal to 0, or either second term is 0, or either the third term is 0. So when multiplied, we get the value of the determinant as 0. So on checking the options, we get option A, that is 0. The value of the determinant we obtain is 0, and the matching option is A. So from our solution, we get option A is the correct answer.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।